the esports program.
Oh,
Then he
yeah.
abandoned us, so it's fine.
Back in the day.
won his rings. So we got Jay playing as I don't know all the characters in this, but I know that that's a Pokemon. Is that a Pokemon?
Oh, that's not Jay. That's his opponent. Jay is I can't think of her name right now, but that's Incineroar that he's going against.
Yeah, that's got to be an alternate Incineroar color, right?
Yeah, that's. Don't quote me. I think that, or it's not quite the shiny because the shiny's kind of a brighter orange, but. Oh.
Oh,
yeah.
Byleth. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yep. Smash experts here.
Yeah. All right. Well, Jay's already down one stock completely. That can't be good.
Down 2 stocks.
What is Byleth from?
That is. Yep.
Oh, Fire Emblem? Okay, that would make sense. I've never actually played those games. I've heard they're fantastic.
Quaxon would be so mad at me right now.
Ooh. We had at Planet Comic Con a Smash tournament. And the finals was Duck Hunt versus Mega Man. Not the finals anyone was expecting. There were Steves. There were
Steve's back. Steve's back to being legalized then.
I guess they just didn't want to deal with banning him or anything. There wasn't that many people there, but Jay drops the first round, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Started kind of abruptly. I know that.
Yeah,
Smash,
we got in late.
And the new trends that with the new League OS system that the NJCAAE is using, I know there's a little bit more of a delay on starting on time. So.
Yeah, people just getting used to the new system and stuff this season. It seems to be working out pretty well though. So we are in Strumwalken. I guess Matt. Obviously he's playing Ryu. He is our Street Fighter player. He also plays Ryu. So facing off against Cloud.
Got a lot of early damage, so.
Yeah, he seems to be doing well. I know when I played a little bit of this Smash game, I played Cloud because it just seemed like it was very easy to match with a lot of his, was it Ford A, I think is what it was.
Unpopular opinion, I was always a Roy fan just because I grew up on the Melee days, so playing on Melee, and Roy was one of the strongest characters, did a lot of damage, so I always played him, but in this game, it's not necessarily the top character to play.
Original Smash game. Did you play that one?
I did play the original back but I was only like 8 years old.
Nintendo 64?
I was like 8 years old, so like to me, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know the sciences, didn't care.
Right.
And I was more of a Mario Kart guy anyway, so.
Who did you play?
Who
was your favorite? Because that was when they first came. Like everyone was like, Pikachu, you could play as Pikachu.
Yeah, I was Donkey Kong, honestly. I like the power. I like being able to do a lot of damage quick, but be slow. So
I was a Link player.
Okay.
The original one. I had a lot of fun playing Link. And I did like Donkey Kong, so I'm glad you're a Donkey Kong player. Or Jigglypuff, because her combo was broken. The down A from the air, where the drill down, and then if any of those hit, you could instantly sleep them.
Yep.
And send them off the map.
Pretty much the same in this game too. We've got some good Jigglypuff players in the past. So.
Nice.
I don't know much about Smash. I do know that we've had some good players here in the past that have been very good at Smash. So.
Yeah, we past national champion, right?
Yep,
he played Sonic, didn't he?
Yep, Tony Z Tank, one of the best Sonic players in the country, and I mean, just insane to watch because there was in the first round of the national championship, and he was getting destroyed because he was having an issue with the lag, and he was down 100% pretty quick, and then before he made his first damage, and then he came all the way back and 3-stocked him, and never dropped the stock until the final round.
Dang.
So. He knew how to play, and then
some of these people are just so good at these games nowadays. It's just mind-boggling how fast their brains process this stuff.
Yep.
Us old guys, we don't know what's happening.
Nope.
Past our prime. But it looks like Strum is should be taking this, barring anything too crazy.
Yep. Just needs to play conservative and know where he's at. He's got.
That's not going to help you out though.
But he just can't do anything stupid now. He's got full damage proof, and then he does something stupid for you. So
I guess it works out. Awesome. Well, Strub wins his first game.
We're right back into Jay.
Right back into Jay. So for Halloween, Jay was this character.
He pulled it off pretty well, I will say that.
I feel like he has like the perfect look for it, with long hair and everything. So yeah, he pulled it off really well.
A little less muscle though.
Oh, he misses the ledge grab there. That's unfortunate. And does drop his second game. Are these best of threes, Josh? Best of fives. Yeah, okay. Cool. So we've got Smash going on right now, free chat. I think later on we're gonna have Hearthstone. Yep. Hearthstone, right? Jay's gonna actually be coming back to play Hearthstone. I don't think he has a bye this week, does he?
No, he does not. But since he's on Smash, we're doing Wise Song.
Oh, we're gonna do Wises. Oh, nice, awesome. Jay's undefeated currently in Hearthstone. I think the only person who's taken even a game off him was Wise.
Yep, I was talking with Director Rossetti a little bit about that and saying that, speaking very positively on the things that he's done, and Jay's been like that. He's been a solid player, but that's one of those things that I say with Hearthstone is you have to have a bit of luck.
You do,
and
yeah.
I felt like last year he had a national championship mindset, but at the end of the day, when it came down to Game 5 of the national championship, he just didn't have the draw.
Wasn't drawing his cards. Yeah, it was a heartbreaker. I was really pulling for him. I wanted him to win it so bad.
Yep, and I mean that's one of those things Iowa Western's known for certain titles and everything, and even Rocket League now picking it up.
Yeah, the Rocket League boys are looking good.
Yeah, 3 years ago, Rocket League, we were happy where we were at, but we knew we had a lot of. We knew we had a long way to go, and these players are buying in. They're adapting to the coaching well. And they're learning from an outside perspective. I mean, now I'm simply sitting on the sidelines and hearing bits and pieces, but most of it is positive overall. So
yeah, so far it's been this semester's gone really well. I would say the last few weeks for Iowa Western and esports as a whole has gone really well. I would say we are vastly positive in our win-loss matches. I don't know. Bill knows the exact numbers usually off the top of his head.
I started him on that.
Did you? He keeps the tallies on his sheet and everything. I love it.
Yep.
But we definitely been having some fantastic matches. The Rocket League boys, I wish we could stop going to Game 5s. Like, they're always giving me heart attacks, but...
Then I also heard COD 44 is doing very well as well, so...
Yeah, they seem to be gelling really well. Unfortunately, we did lose our League of Legends match this past weekend. That did end our season this time for League of Legends. Mm-hmm. I think the team just said they wanted to go into doing Tier 3 now. Tier 1 is going. So we're going to look into keeping that going.
Yeah, and Tier 3 is a great opportunity for them to still get that experience, still get the opportunity to play.
Yeah. And you could even play with them in Tier
3. You don't want me.
I want to see your League of Legends play.
I promise you don't want me. You'll want me on the League of Legends team as much as can't think of her nickname, so I'll just say Kaylee. As much as she hated me playing Keyline, that's right. As much as she hated me playing Overwatch.
Okay.
She begged me to play Overwatch for months. I finally download the game and I finally play. We play one game and she's like, "Okay, you need to work on this." Jumps off the call. Never play Overwatch again. So.
She's like, "So you just have to not be bad."
Yep, pretty much.
And you'll be good. Awesome. Well, Jay's looks like, hopefully he doesn't get 3 stocked here, but at least I'm hoping he does get the knock here on, who's that, Ethan Gamer. What school is Jay going up against today? Oh, all right. We got 1 stock. Good job, Jay. He can't hold you down. Except he's been doing it for 3 games straight.
Jay, South Puget Sound Community College.
South Puget Sound.
I'm not familiar with where that's at. That's one of the cool things of being in my position now is I get to see teams in athletics that I would not know where they're at if it wasn't for esports. Like basketball. Basketball just announced today that they're playing, or where they're playing and everything. They're playing Parkland in the first game. And I know they're from Illinois, but they beat Lincoln Land to get in, which Lincoln Land, obviously a very solid esports program. So I was familiar with that. It's kind of one of those cool things. And a lot of esports coaches are actually SIDs. So I talked to a lot of the SIDs still on a more athletic basis. But.
So, well, unfortunately, Jay does drop his match to Puget Sound, and they're to be very strong Incineroar coming out of Ethan Gaming. But I think that this is a little bit of a stronger match, and there's the uppercut to end that round. Is that 2-0 or is that 3-0? That's 2-0. Awesome.
Yeah,
so
they
we get another Ryu. That's what I like to see.
Get to look at our faces for a little bit.
Hey,
I even
this is the real game here, chat.
Not even talking about what's happening.
Yeah.
That's 90% of my broadcast. Whenever I sit up behind a mic, it's like, I don't know much of what's going on, but let me tell you this.
Yeah, I just haven't played Smash in so long, so I don't know, like, oh, that's a down smash, or that's an up smash, or, you know, I got to be careful of Incineroar's. It looks like it's a throw that he throws you against. Sort of like, I don't know anything about that.
WWE throws you against the ropes.
Right? Yeah. Incineroar's sitting there yelling, acknowledge me.
Nice little acknowledgement to the tribal chief there.
Yeah, he's getting ready to get thrown into WrestleMania with 2 matches. Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah, I've kind of stopped following that storyline now. Like, it was great for 3 years. And then this whole debacle with, like, The Rock coming back and stuff like that just has messed everything up.
Like, I had to make a few changes thanks to some unfortunate news coming out of the WWE for a little bit. But, you know, it seems like they're trying to bring back a little bit of that Attitude Era, trying to make things a little more
edgy,
exciting and for the viewer at home.
Well, and you and I know, like, the Attitude Era. We grew up with that, whereas the generation that's probably watching this stream right now has no idea what the Attitude Era was about. So
I will have to say that I watched it was one of their promos where The Rock was out there and everyone was talking, and Seth Rollins calling The Rock Mr. Mr. Midlife Crisis was just the funniest thing I've heard in a while coming out of their stuff.
And Seth Rollins,
I saw that clip on TikTok and I was like, oh, that's hilarious.
And shameless plug, Seth Rollins is actually from Iowa.
He is, yes. That is true.
Davenport guy.
Well, Jay swaps over to somebody that I've never seen before. Who is it? It's Corrin. Oh, that's right. It was Corrin. Yeah. Corrin with a C. I remember seeing that on the... Yeah, well, there's so many characters in those games. Like, imagine if they just made a Smash game, but it was only Pokemon. You could have, you know...
Come on, get on that, Game Freak.
1,000 characters or something wild.
1,028, I think, now. Maybe... No, the most DLC put it at 1030, so...
And if you're not playing Whooper, you're wrong.
Yeah, I'll just let silence speak there, so... Good character, but not a good competitive character.
Whooper.
2-2 matchup here. Jay at the disadvantage right now, 137% damage.
This is closer than his last matches, though.
Yeah, it is.
So either Incineroar is a little less comfortable playing against this specific character, or Jay just might be a little bit better at this character. Who knows?
I think it might be the stage, like, because this one is more of a lockdown stage, whereas Animal Crossing has a little bit more going on and a little bit more disruption, and the I can't remember what those are called, the platforms. That's it. The platforms move and change in location. True. So.
And this is pretty static.
Yeah, this is a more open one. So Incineroar probably doesn't have quite the advantage that it had on Animal Crossing.
And Jay's getting a lot of good damage in here. Does take it looks like the forward smash there. Pretty sure I got that right. Get out there, Jay. He can't take you now. I'm sure that's what she was yelling as she fell. No.
Probably in that exact tone.
All right. Well, Greeted Incineroar takes that game. I feel like we've seen Jay lose 4 games to this Incineroar. Are these best of 7s? Oh, okay. Okay.
Is that a change or?
They've adjusted a few of the things throughout the season. Yeah.
Okay.
Like they just announced that they're actually dropping, what was it, FIFA from 4 to 2? Did I see that? For playoffs? They made an announcement yesterday that they were lowering the amount of teams that make playoffs for FIFA from 4 to 2.
Well, in FIFA, that makes sense because that's a longer 10-year game. Like, it takes longer to complete. Like, there's FIFA matches that could take 15 minutes in just one game, and then all of a sudden you do best of 4, you're in there over an hour.
Right.
So
Jay is done.
Jay is done. Okay. Unfortunate for Jay, taking the L 0-4 to Puget Sound. And who is Strum facing off against? Northwest Arkansas and the Psycho Falco. See, I know this character. I played Star Fox.
great game. Needs to come back.
I wish that they came out with like another Star Fox in the theme of Star Fox 64.
They did, but it was so forgotten because it was on the Wii U.
Oh, okay.
So it would just be nice if they would port basically exactly what they did on the Wii U back to the Switch, and more people would play it. But because
hear me out, put it on Steam.
Nintendo just needs to make all their games cross-compatible.
Yeah, I mean that's what Microsoft's doing now, right? They're bringing their exclusives are now no longer going to be exclusives for Xbox.
Yeah.
They're pushing them out to everybody.
I can't remember. I think it's Camelot makes Star Fox. I can't remember who the manufacturer is because that's kind of the big thing. Like Game Freak with Pokemon, they're not going anywhere.
Right. Yeah. Of course.
So.
I don't know. What was like everyone wanted.
It's still huge. Power World is still massive.
I'm still waiting to buy it. And I'm sure our director is probably going to comment on this statement.
But it was Power World for what it was very entertaining.
Yeah, and
To be fair.
and it sounds like just what I've read or like what I've heard and read and everything is it sounds like it's the generation like me that still play Pokemon really enjoyed it because they know it's like what Pokemon's missing. And the most recent Pokemon games they're the same.
That was a fantastic aerial down smash there by Psycho to send Strum off the map. Yeah, I mean, plus, it's always been weird to me in Pokemon that, you have compression technology on living beings. But, like, your cars and your motorcycles and stuff are, like, the most basic things I've ever seen. Like, we've learned how to create an extra dimensional space in these tiny little balls so that you can put animals in there. But we still have tricycles and stuff that we're driving around on. Like, it's very strange. That's a lot of animated cartoons and stuff, though. They have weird technology levels, I feel like.
Well, 25 years ago, like, the theory to the game was brilliant. Like, oh, yeah, it's like going bug catching.
Yeah, this is the future. We're going to put living things in little spheres. War will be fought with animals moving forward.
Honestly, the way I think about Pokemon is the way I would think the world would go if you just started settling conflicts on esports.
Right. Well, so League of Legends, that was the original thing of League of Legends, was in that world, the lore, the Mage Council or whatever they were decided that wars were too costly in the world. Mm-hmm. So they developed the Rift, and nations would send their champions to the Rift to settle their disputes. Like, it was really cool, the idea behind it back then. But looks like Falco coming in second, just like he does in his like he does the Fox every day.
Welcome back to the Iowa Western Esports Talk Show.
Yeah, this is where it's at, though.
There's one more because it's 3-1 right now.
Oh, it's 3-1. Okay, cool.
So we still got a good matchup going now.
Yeah. Strum loves his Ryu. He's looking forward, I think, to this week. He's going to be allowed to play Ed. Because Ed just came out in Street Fighter, and he's been playing Ryu in Street Fighter, which is funny to me because he's like, I'm actually better with DJ. I just don't like to play DJ. DJ is actually my main, but he loves Ryu, right? Okay. So he's going to play Ryu for a little bit, but he's been having a lot of fun with Ed. And from what I saw at Planet Comic-Con this past weekend, Ed can be pretty broken, right? seems like it could be a pay-to-win character. That's all I'm saying. We had a guy up there. We were basically letting people like winner stays, and this dude must have been playing at Comic-Con, playing Ed, and just wrecking people for 3 hours straight. Like, was not losing. And then he lost to a Geef. He took one too many SPDs, and that was it. But Strum plays Ryu. He plays a very good Ryu, actually. I actually think his Ryu's pretty good. He drops a lot of his combos here and there. I think if he cleans those up a little bit, he'll be really good. But it's hard to drop combos in Smash.
Right.
There's not really a lot of combos in Smash.
Yeah, the combos are basically character-driven. So, like, certain characters have combos that you need to do, like Luigi's Zero to Death and Jigglypuff's Sleep Technique. Like, there's little things like that you have to know, but not every character has it. So...
And it also depends on how much damage your opponent is taking, right? Some combos can be done, and you can combo certain moves together quickly, but if they don't have enough damage taken, like they don't fly far enough for that move to hit. Or if they have too much, it puts them out of it. Right?
Yeah.
So it's very interesting.
I think the only one that's a full-on KO is Zero to Death by Luigi. Like, and the only way you can get out of that is
uppercut it?
It's like a uppercut, downcut, side B, and then... like or whatever the last one. Like, I'm terrible at describing, so I apologize,
and
chat.
The ledge hold or whatever it is. How does and do they have to be like 0 for that to work? Because like if they have too much damage, will the first hit just send them too far away from you?
Yeah, I think that's the case because that's one of the things that when Tony was competing and he was going into the championship, one of the semifinalists was a Luigi main, and that was his first question: is does he know the Zero to Death combo? And I was like, yes, he uses it all the time. So
it's a good thing to know if your opponent knows that or not, right? Because you know you have to watch out for it. So.
Oh yeah, that was the early days of scouting and figuring it out, and that was all Tony really wanted to know was does he know the Zero to Death combo on Luigi? And if he doesn't, then it's an easy match for him.
Yeah, it's game over. Now I actually have to pay attention.
And then that Luigi ended up losing in the semifinal and played the guy that Tony would play in the championship, and it wasn't even close. Like he was a Mario main, just could not control the sides, and Tony being a Sonic basically controlled the map.
Sonic can go all over the place. He's a very interesting character with just the jump, then you hit the button again, you just dive at him. I feel like Psycho is just going through the Star Fox universe here during this.
I think he was playing Falco until this point. I don't think he's changed his role now.
We're going to the Evil Wolf now.
Yeah. Is Wolf a good guy now? Is that what we're trying to say?
I don't think so.
You'll never convince me that Wolf is a good guy after playing Star Fox 64. Like, this dude was trying to end the universe. Or at least help
well, he ended my universe a couple times on getting to what was the final world that Andros lived on?
Oh,
Venom.
Where you fought where you had to fight them.
Yeah, you had to fight those four in order to get in there, and I could not get past that.
Silly bird, I am the Great Leon. Every time. Fox, there's one behind you.
Yeah, that was so annoying. I still have nightmares of that phrase.
But to be fair, Star Fox 64 did give us one of the more iconic phrases in gaming, which is the trap.
The which one?
It's quiet.
Oh, yeah.
Quiet. Look out, Fox, it's a trap.
Use bombs wisely. And I never had a bomb. I always used it the second I got it.
Yeah, you get a bomb, you're laying out. But it was good. I thoroughly enjoyed Star Fox 64. I thought that was a well-made game.
The one I remember from Star Fox, I don't know if it was or not, but the barrel roll.
Barrel roll, yeah.
That was one of Pepe's favorite lines.
He stunned him off the map. No way. I have not seen that before. Ryu stunned him, and he had the dazed look, and he just was falling off the map.
One of the most helpless.
Oh.
And there's the counter.
There, yeah.
All right, so a 3-1 matchup, and it's one stock apiece. Still pretty, I was about to say still pretty close in stock, but going off now, up 82%.
Canonly speaking, could Star Wolf beat up Ryu in a
Yes.
fist fight.
Yes.
What?
It's a wolf. Come on. Do you want to go fight a wolf right now?
Have you seen what Ryu looks like in the new game?
Have you seen a wolf?
I think Ryu could take the wolf. He throws fireballs. What's a wolf going to do to fireball? Look, he just got uppercut in the face. But Ryu can throw fireballs.
I still got money on the wolf.
Literally from his hands. He's just like... Do you remember the old Street Fighter ones where you could throw the red fireball and it would catch them on fire as they like flew back? Like their entire body would be engulfed in flames as they flew back like 5 feet. It was wild. So that is that 4-1? Did we take that series?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, what time is it? Okay, so chat looks like we got about a half hour before some Hearthstone matches started. Congratulations to Strum for taking that W. He does like to talk, so he might come running in here real quick. If he doesn't, then we'll probably be taking a break for a half hour until we get to Hearthstone. We'll be hopping on board with Wise, which we've seen a few times on stream. I believe Wise sits second place right now. Is that my understanding? The person she lost to last week had only played 2 matches so far because he had like 2 early buys or something. So, and then Jay is off stream. Jay's playing off stream, so but he's undefeated. So
Keep posted on Jay, and
yeah.
What I heard from Bill is that the other Hearthstone player's 4-1, so still having a pretty good year.
They beat Wise as 4-1 then. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So Wise is actually 2-2.
2-2.
Yeah, because she's lost to Jay and she lost last week.
Yeah. So that makes her third because there's a 3-0.
Yeah, that would be the guy she played last week, I think. Okay.
From the other group, there's a 5-0 and a 3-0.
Okay, cool. Well, I believe in Hearthstone we just have to make top 4.
Sounds about right, yeah.
Make playoffs. So hopefully we get 2 dubs today for that. We're 1-1 on the day for our esports competitions as it stands. And thanks Ian for coming and hanging out. I was coming in thinking I was casting alone, and then you sit in the seat. I'm like, I guess you're casting with me.
Just turned into a talk show. But
That's right. That's all right. All right, guys. Well, you know how we like to do it. Follow the fun stuff. Twitter at IWCC Esports. We got a TikTok. I always ask this. Do we have an Instagram? Yes. No? No, we don't have Instagram. We're going to have to get on that. And tell your fans, friends, family, acquaintances, Iowa Western CC on Twitch. Tell them all. But we'll be back in a half hour with some Hearthstone, guys.